Hello people! Whether you are starting out in Apex or you're a Diamond Master or even Predator rank, everybody who plays Apex Legends should know and learn these basic mechanics to level up their game. It will improve your game a lot if you learn these skills and help you win more and more. So here are 10 basic mechanic skills that everybody should learn. Starting with number 1, Sky Nades. Now grenades are already so powerful in this game. If you're not carrying nades, if you're not carrying arc stars, you are very much throwing. It is a game changer no matter what kind of nades that you bring or you like. But there is a special mechanic. There's a special nade that is so underrated that not many people use it. Yes, it is the Frag grenade. People might think that arc stars are broken, but holy Jesus, frags are freaking insane. They do so much damage and they can throw you off the freaking map. But can't you just dodge frag grenades? And ding ding, and that is where sky nades come in. When you throw a nade normally, yes, the enemy squad will have time to evade that nade when it lands on the ground. But if you throw it vertically, lobbing it through the sky like it's a rainbow, the frag grenade will explode the moment it hits the ground. It is basically impossible to dodge because it will instantly explode on a rifle. So try to learn how to throw a sky nade. Experiment with it. Use your thumb on your left hand as an indicator. If you can consistently throw sky nades, I promise you it will be very useful. You can even kill somebody with it. Number 2, head glitches. This one is so powerful and so freaking annoying. It actually requires more game knowledge to understand your legend and also the map. Basically, it is a way that you position yourself and your legend so that you can see the whole enemy team, but the enemy can only see your teeny tiny head. It is really strong because while you can shoot their whole entire body, the enemy are looking at a peanut for a head to shoot. It is so tiny. Now every legend has different height and different build. Legends like Pathfinder or Revenant have a taller build so they can look over fences and over rocks. It doesn't mean you gotta remember every spot, but just remember about your positioning when you are in the fight, because head glitches are really crazy good in this game and most of the times it will win you the fight. Number 3, accurate hip fire. Now in close range fights, it is not rare that you will have to rely on hip fire rather than aiming down sights, and some weapons will have better spread than others like the SMG or even the wingman. But did you know that there is a trick to improve your hip fire accuracy with any weapon? When you aim down sights and you let it go, the first couple of seconds of your hip fire will have a more accurate spread than just naturally hip firing. This is especially useful for assault rifles and LMGs like the Flatline or the R301. It will improve your hip fire tremendously. So remember, when you're fighting close range, try to incorporate aiming and unaiming down sights quickly and even crouching to improve your hip fire. It will help you hit many more shots. But what about long range? Number 4, aim smoothing. Some people might think that you might have to remember all of the recoil pattern of every gun in Apex Legends. If you do that, well, you're a gigachat. But there is an easier way to reduce your long range recoil, and this is a mechanic that everybody uses, and that is aim smoothing. Basically, it's 3 steps. First, train yourself on pulling down when shooting so that the bullets land on the same level. Second, learn how to track your enemies. And third, learn how to counter strafe, where you move in the direction while aiming at the another direction. And that's it. Combine it all together and you have aim smoothing. This will basically remove 99% of your recoil. Everybody does this and it's really easy. Try training it with the R301 first because it has the easiest vertical recoil. And you can move on to the higher kickers like the Havoc or the Flatline. It is crazy good. But what if you can't counter strafe? Ding ding! There is also a mechanic that might or might not give you arthritis. Number 5, jitter aiming. This one is a special mechanic for M and K players. So controllers, roll your way out to the next one. The Flatline and the Havoc has a crazy hard recoil pattern that even if you aim smooth at it, it will still kick really hard. But aim smoothing only works if you are moving. What about if you are trying to stand still? And ding ding! This is where jitter aiming comes in. Basically, you vibrate your hand while aiming down sights. That way, the micro movements will cancel your gun's recoil. My trick is to draw mini circles on the enemy's head quickly. That will also count as jittering. This is especially useful when you gotta stand on a rock or you're gonna stand somewhere that you can't move. So if you can master jitter aiming and aim smoothing, basically you will hit so many more shots. But you gotta also remember one thing when shooting a gun in Apex, and that is bullet bleeding. Now this is a special mechanic to Apex. Every gun and every ammo type is different. Some guns like the R301 and R99 will have a faster bullet travel, while the flatline and the wingman travel slower. Each weapon also have a bullet drop, so you gotta keep that in mind when you're trying to shoot someone afar. Don't shoot directly at them. Shoot at where they want to go. You gotta lead your bullets so it will fall on the enemy, not behind them. You will especially feel this when you are using heavy weapons like the flatline. They hit hard, but they also fall hard. Get used to this when shooting long range because every gun has their different treatments. Pick a favorite weapon, pick a favorite scope, and try master beaming someone from 200 meters away from you. That way you'll become a god player and will hit so many more shots. Number 7. Shield swapping. Ah yes, this is my favorite. Remember the saying that it's faster to switch to secondary than reloading? Well, it's the same with shields. It is faster to switch to a new shield than healing. A shield cell would take you 3 seconds to pull off. A battery will take you 5 seconds to pull off. A shield swap will only take you a blink to pull off, and you will also have full shield. It is always way faster to take a shield swap off a box rather trying to pull off a cell or a bat, especially in a fight. You could avoid getting knocked by shield swapping or even go help your teammates to fight again by getting a swap. So try to do this when you are playing. Practice opening a box and instantly swapping to the shield in the box. Remember where the shield is placed. That way you will naturally do this when you are in a fight. And number 8. Dolphin diving. Now this is a simple mechanic that I think everyone should know how to do right. It is the first thing that you do in your game. Dolphin diving. Basically, when you are dropping from the dropship, you dive like a dolphin, then you look straight up again in the air. This way, you will reach maximum distance while also maintaining the highest speed while flying. You can reach literally anywhere if you do this. Number 9. Bubble fighting. Yes, bubble fighting is a mechanic. One thing I learned as a DB main is people don't know how to bubble fight. Most Apex Legends players, they would just stand in the middle of the bubble waiting to get pushed, and I would easily bamboozle and two pump them with a peacekeeper and they're done. Now bubble fighting deserves a whole video on its own, but one thing I can tell you is to win most bubble fights, don't stand on the middle of the bubble, stand on the edge of the bubble. This way you have the control on when to push or when to escape so you can jiggle around the bubble. Now, number 10. Run and slide. Now I know you may think this is stupid. You may think that everybody already knows this, but I can tell you for a fact that not many people know this. Basically, you will run faster and reach longer distances if you combine sliding while running. I see so many players, maybe they're new, but they don't do this when they are just running in a straight line. And remember, it will take around 2 seconds after a slide before you can slide again, so be careful because you might dead slide from it. So those are 10 basic mechanics that everyone should know in Apex Legends. What do you think? Is there anything you didn't know? Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.